Hello and welcome everyone. This is Raven Razorclaw on YouTube, or better known as White Wizard 3125 on Xbox Live, and today I'll be playing some Gundam Evolution. And if you haven't played Gundam Evolution, it's kind of like Overwatch or Overwatch 2, where you have a six-man squad. You go in, you play casual or competitive matches, and depending on how your team does or your team's strategy on like maps such as this, like a domination map where you hold objectives, will determine whether you're successful through the rounds and you maintain to get victory. So as you can see, we're going in here playing against an offensive team. I choose the Unicorn Gundam as my first Gundam. I like this Gundam because it's easy to use. It's got a high rate of fire, and it was one of the first ones that I liked that I purchased. Not all the Gundams you can use off the hop in Gundam Evolution. Some of them require you to purchase some, like that Gundam in front of me there with the four chain guns or whatever. That's a really strong Gundam. It does a lot of damage, downs a lot of targets. So you can see we're going in here at the starting of the match. Follow to the objective. This one's in the center. I'm holding the Gundams off at bay there with the high rate of fire from my minigun, and you can see they're trying to advance. We're capping now. We're on 2-kill streak. They're rushing the objective. Following them, supporting my team, we take out some enemy opposition. I catch 2 slipping here, reviving or repairing, take them out for a 4-kill streak, move back up on the objective, and this guy's doing his best to try to take some of us out. I managed to get him away, and just basically the objectives always switch on the map, so you're always rotating basically from Alpha to Charlie to Bravo to cap these objectives. And this one manages to go downstairs, now on a 7-kill streak, taking out more enemy Gundams. And this one's about to cap. They're fighting for it right now. I'm doing my best to keep them off and do a high rate of damage. And basically just hitting as many targets and hitting them for as long as possible. The Unicorn Gundam has a special ability, which is the Gauss Cannon, or it's special basically once it's charged up and you've done enough damage. It's a high rate of, high damage weapon that lasts for a short period of time, and then you go back to your main primary weapon. The Unicorn Gundam also has like a 3 gun shield that you can send out at certain times. I think if you're up close and you're near an enemy Gundam, you can send that out with the Y button, but I didn't get a chance to really utilize it here. So the objective is now back at the top. We're doing our best to hold it off. I get taken out here by a special from the enemy Gundam, and then just doing my best to get them off the objective so my team can cap and re-rally. Get in the fight here, I get stunned, manage to down a Gundam here, and I get downed. Thankfully my teammate comes in and takes him out, repairs me, gets me up. We take out that Gundam and move forward for a 4-kill streak. Basically just holding objectives, trying to cap objectives, and then repairing teammates or allies that may go down in the fight, keeping your team strong and your tactics solid. I'm using the high ground here to try to do some damage on the enemies, and from all this opposition and teamwork, we basically get round 1 where we managed to cap for 100% before the enemy team did. So it's a race against time where you want to get 100% cap before the enemy team. So round 2 for us, the attackers on Mountain R&D Lab, I select the Unicorn Gundam again. Starting off in the spawn, moving up forward. We got a little timer on the door. We move up, following my friendly teammate here. We run into opposition again, basically holding the center and doing as much fire and damage as possible, trying to eliminate the opposition. Fall down here, come back up to the top, and just do my best to keep them at bay while capping as well to get those extra cap percentages. They hit us with an area AoE damage bomb there. I move up to the top for high ground, catching a Gundam off guard here, taking him down. The new Gundam that they put in the game, they're adding Gundams and stuff to Gundam Evolution, and the new one that they've added with like the 4 chain guns or the 4 miniguns is like really, I think, OP right now. So I'm using the high ground here to try to mitigate or do some damage to the enemy team that dropped down. And I think I get taken out like 3 or 4 times in this match. Just getting caught off guard or overwhelmed by enemy Gundams. So it's very near the end of the match now. We're at about 97%. And I pull out my Gauss Cannon, my railgun, and I start doing more high damage on the targets. We're still capping, and it's in end limit time there, so we're on a 2 kill streak. We managed to cap for 100% again for the second round and pull off the victory. I always had a lot of fun playing Gundam Evolution. Gundam Evolution is a fun, addictive, fast-paced, action-oriented game. There's the Gundam I'm talking about that gets most of the spotlight. He's the new Gundam, and but you have to be really tactically sound in Gundam Evolution, because if you're not smart in how you play, I got most damage there, you will falter because your team, it's basically a team-based game. So if you have a lousy team, or a team that sits in spawn or doesn't do stuff, then you're going to have a bad time, because it's all about teamwork on this game. You really have to use your roles and play your roles and play efficiently and tactically to be victorious in the game. Some teams will just roll over top of other teams because they don't have the right teamwork or strategy, or they're not utilizing their Gundams properly. It's kind of like a chess match in a sense, but a fast action oriented one where you're playing on a team, kind of a strategy game. You can see you can customize your emblem, your loadout here with all different kinds of artwork. Basically customize your Gundam pilot, who you are, your profile online, how people see you with points you earn in game or microtransactions. And they really have a unique customization system in Gundam Evolution, where you can change the paint job of your Gundam, the weapons camo, add trinkets to the guns. There's legendary, epic, and rare camos that all have different paint jobs and special effects on them. Some of them are really beautifully looking and highly detailed, with all kinds of cool things to unlock. It's going to take some time, because Gundam Evolution is a very high grindy game where you have to play a lot of matches to earn enough points to unlock things. But I just like to say thanks for watching my video, guys. Peace. I'm out.